During the middle of your pretrial question and answer session, the defense attorney who's questioning you about what happened to you now asks you a series of questions that only call for yes or no. Why is it that I don't want you going ahead giving long-winded explanations if he only asks for yes or no? You want to know the answer? Come join me as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. So now, in a medical malpractice case, or in an accident case, or even in a wrongful death case, the defense attorney will have an opportunity to question you during the course of your lawsuit. That's known as an examination before trial. It's also pretrial testimony. It's really a question and answer session that's given under oath, and it's done in your attorney's office. But don't get me wrong, this carries the same exact weight as if you are testifying at trial. The only difference is you're in your attorney's office and there is a court reporter present, but there's no jury. So now, the defense attorney asks you a series of questions. He doesn't want long-winded answers. He simply wants you to answer yes or no. You think that this is your opportunity to go ahead and tell the defense lawyer every single thing that happened to you, from the very beginning all the way through till the very end. Well, guess what? I have a surprise for you. It's not the opportunity for you to go ahead and tell the attorney everything. Instead, it's your opportunity to answer the defense lawyer's questions. So you might be thinking, wait a second, what if the defense attorney doesn't ask me everything that went on? And my answer is, then he hasn't done his job. Then he doesn't know what evidence is needed in order to make out his defense. And that's fine for us. You see, because you are there only to answer the defense lawyer's questions. Now, there will be opportunity for you to go ahead and explain certain things. But if the defense attorney is asking you key specific questions that call for yes or no, then you go ahead and tell him yes or no. And if there's something you need to explain, then you tell him yes, but I'd like to explain. And if he goes ahead and asks you to explain, great. And if he doesn't, then at the end of your questioning by the defense lawyer, I will then turn to you and ask you follow-up questions. So it is critical for you to answer only the defense attorney's questions, not go off onto rambling tangents because it's not needed. And if it is needed later on to explain something, then I always have the opportunity at the end to go ahead and ask you follow-up questions. And by the way, you should know that if the defense attorney asks you yes or no questions, if you go ahead and give a long-winded answer to every single one of those questions, you will be there for hours and hours longer than you ever anticipated. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in these civil lawsuits here in the state of New York. You know, I acknowledge that you're watching this video because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit, but you have questions that need to be answered first, what I suggest you do is to pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have an amazing day.